What if I told you the biggest star in women's basketball, 𝐬𝐮𝐞 Clark, might not even be allowed to be the face of the WNBA? Yeah, sounds wild, right? But stay with me because this story has everything. Injuries, confusion, Paige Bueckers dropping 44, and a little league politics sprinkled on top. Oh, and trust me, by the end you're gonna have some thoughts. The timeline nobody's talking about 𝐬𝐮𝐞 Clark's rookie and sophomore years should have been a highlight reel. Instead, we've got a medical chart. May 3rd left leg soreness, missed the exhibition opener. May 26th quad sprain, out 5 games. The 26th of June groin sprain, out 4 more. The 15th of July right groin sprain, still sidelined. The 7th of August ankle bone bruise during a workout. She's missed 22 regular season games. That's not a stat line, that's a Netflix drama, and yet she's been on her feet, traveling, signing autographs, even kicking around a soccer ball. She doesn't look broken, she looks ready. Before I go deeper, hit that like button if you think Clark deserves better than this. Seriously, it helps more people see this video. The confusion game. Here's where it gets weird. Reporters were told she'd probably be back around mid-August. Stephanie White, Fever's coach, even hinted, "We're hoping she's back in practice next week." Teammates were saying, "See you soon, CECE." Then suddenly, nothing. Silence. The Clark watch turns into a mystery series. Did she re-injure the ankle? One reporter says yes, another says no. Fans are left refreshing Twitter like it's their full-time job. If you're confused, don't worry, so is everyone. And this is where the Paige Bueckers factor sneaks in. Stick around because that part is really juicier than a mid-game Gatorade bath. The league's face problem. The WNBA has been craving a face of the league for decades. And here comes 𝐬𝐮𝐞 Clark, breaking college records, selling out arenas, pulling in television ratings that even the NBA side, like size, you'd think they'd roll out the red carpet, right? But instead, whispers start. Some say the league would prefer Paige Bueckers, who, yes, is a baller. She's got star power, she just dropped 44, and she checks certain boxes the league is comfortable with. Here's the problem. 𝐬𝐮𝐞 Clark is already that star. Fans love her. She makes casual viewers don't care. She brings in people who've never watched a WNBA game before. Replacing her in the spotlight isn't just shady. It's like swapping Beyonce for your local karaoke champ because she fits better. Comedy break. Imagine being 𝐬𝐮𝐞 Clark. You're icing your ankle, scrolling Twitter, and suddenly see Paige, Bueckers' future face of the league. 𝐬𝐿IN's probably thinking, excuse me? I didn't retire. I sprained my quad, not my career. Why this feels bigger than basketball? The lack of transparency on Clark's injuries isn't just sports talk. It feels orchestrated. Reporters have compared it to when Bill Belichick hit Tom Brady's finger injury, only this time, it's 2 weeks of silence. Fans aren't dumb. If Clark's healthy enough to run drills, sign autographs, and toss a soccer ball, then why the radio silence? Why the smoke and mirrors? By the way, if you're new here, hit subscribe. I'm breaking this stuff down weekly, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Here's the real question. Is this about health or about politics inside the W? Because if it's the latter, 𝐬𝐮𝐞 Clark might be in the toughest full-court press of her life, and it's not even happening on the court. The Paige versus 𝐬𝐿IN narrative. Paige Bueckers is phenomenal, nobody's denying it. But making her the face over 𝐬𝐿INn right now is like giving the MVP trophy to the guy who showed up late but had a really good warm-up session. 𝐬𝐿INn is the one breaking television records, filling arenas, and putting the WNBA in all headlines. Let's not forget she's the reason Indiana Fever home games suddenly look like playoff crowds. She's the reason ESPN's ratings are skyrocketing. And yet, she's the one being sidelined by mystery updates. And wait until you hear the key moment that might explain why this is happening. I'll get there in just a second. The key moment. Here it is. 𝐬𝐿INN Clark's season was derailed the minute the Fever let veteran Diana Taurasi's infamous reality check comment define the narrative. From that point forward, it felt like the league didn't want Clark celebrated, they wanted her humbled. Bad roster construction, a revolving door of injuries with unclear timelines. And now, whispers of Paige Bueckers stepping into the spotlight.
Here's Bueckers, a deep one. Is good!
It all adds up to one thing. Clark's rise to happen too fast or maybe at all. So here's my take. The WNBA has a superstar problem and the solution is sitting on the Fever's bench in warm-ups. 𝐬𝐿INN Clark is the face of the league. She's already proven it with ticket sales, television ratings, and sheer cultural impact. Trying to swap her spotlight for Paige or anyone else? That's like benching Steph Curry. because you'd rather market Draymond Green's podcast. It just doesn't make sense. If you agree that Caitlin Clark is getting a raw deal here, smash that like button. And if you want the WNBA to get its act together, drop a comment with free Caitlin so we can get this trending. Because whether she's on the court this season or not, Caitlin Clark is the WNBA's face. And no ankle sprain, no mystery press release, and no politics should change that.